Well, what can I tell you, folks? You sat and watched it. And if you're like me, if you listen to this program, I hit the nail on the head. It's not that often that I do that, but Joe Flacco's finished. His career's done. He doesn't even have an arm anymore. I mean, he's slow of foot. He's not very accurate. He holds onto the ball too long, and he obviously doesn't have an arm anymore. And uh, this last, I'm not even going to call it a drive. I mean, what in the hell is Kevin Stefanski doing with the? Why would he call that second timeout? What's the point if you're just going to go back and throw a Hail Mary and it's 7 yards short? And he's throwing to two men on the same side of the same area of the field, and Bond is behind everybody, and he couldn't get the ball there. And what's the story with running a play, a flea flicker play, and he doesn't even throw the ball deep when a guy's wide open? Joe Flacco doesn't understand the offense. He's no longer capable of running an offense. We don't have an offensive line to begin with, but the team needs some kind of an offensive spark. Get rid of him, please, for God's sakes. And I said that if he sucked this game, that game 3, you go the rest of the year or whatever with Dillon Gabriel. And now I'm saying it in the half. Be done with Joe Flacco. And you know it won't happen because it's Kevin Stefanski, and he's as much of a loser as Jimmy Haslam in my mind now. I don't know what he's doing out there. I have no idea. The team totally lacks discipline. They still have penalties when they're not supposed to have penalties. They have no offensive execution. The play calling is horrific, absolutely horrific. What can I tell you? I'm just absolutely positive that, well, it isn't just Joe Flacco, it's Kevin Stefanski. He's got to go. The whole thing's got to get, this is his offense. This is the reason Deshaun Watson was put to pasture, was because Kevin wanted to do his offense. Well, here's his offense. Don't you love it? They can't run the ball. They can't pass the ball. They're better off in a shotgun formation than they are under center. What does that tell you? Nobody is going to take a play action fake when you don't know how to run the football because you have no offensive line. And it's everything is dumb. And the word was that Flacco audibled into that 3rd and 7 running play. Oh, God. And yeah, the uniforms are hideous. They're hideous. The team's hideous. And people are voicing the same, And that's right, Bronk. That's what will happen the second half. This team's demoralized. The defense played the best first half they could possibly play against this team, and they're still behind. And in the first drive of the second half, Green Bay will go down the field, score a touchdown, and the romp will be on. Got nothing to lose. At least he'll be definitive. He'll throw the ball where it's supposed to go. I don't know what Flacco's doing. I honestly don't know. It's almost like he's losing intentionally. But what I think he's lost is in the time that he was last with the Browns, he's lost his arm. I just don't think he has arm strength anymore because all of these passes that you're seeing are underthrown. They're wobbly. They're, you name it. Keith, I'm going to pick your comment out. What's the score of the Guardians game? They've scored already? Game started at 10 minutes after 2. They're not winning today. You mean they're just winning at the present moment? That's pretty bad when I interrupt the Browns halftime show to ask a question about the Guardians. And General Dog is right with me. Put Gabriel in. You don't have anything to lose. They're going for an 0-17 season. There's no doubt. Hey, very good. How did they get the runs, Rich? Who got the big hit? And if you tell me it's Bo Naylor, I'm just going to spit something out of my mouth in astonishment again. Everybody's watching the Guardians game. I can't say I blame you folks. I have to be prepared to do this program. You, on the other hand, do not have to. Probably. Probably. He's done. He's done, and he knows he's done. And now he's going to put his next pupil, Dylan Gabriel, in. Quaney hit a long ball. Hey, he's been hitting opposite field singles, and all of a sudden he got around on one. Hubba, hubba, hubba. All right. All right. Browns going back last year have only scored 3 touchdowns in 3 of 16 games. This is the only thing that's been the same is Kevin Stefanski. It's his offense. That's what he was supposed to be, and you can say that the drafts, yeah, but in the end, the team doesn't know how to execute the offense. And, just constantly making mistakes. Oh, boy. If the Tigers go down, like the cheap whores they are, and if the Guardians win, tied. Yeah. Oh, by the way, to add a little levity to the program, I thought I would, I came up with this. What do you call a young cow walking out of a whorehouse? I got to keep this levity going. A pulled calf. Okay. I'm done with that. And then Naylor had the sack fly. I knew that Bo Naylor would be involved in this. It's like I'm dreaming. All of this is funny stuff, guys. The Guards have fewer losses this month than the Browns. We're in a firing mode here on the halftime program. There's nothing to analyze. You're seeing it with your own 2 eyes. The only downfield opportunities we had was a ball where Flacco's arm got hit and it accidentally went in the right direction into Jerry Jeudy's hands. That's the first one. And the second one, he missed downfield on a flea flicker where who checks down on a flea flicker? Somebody explain this to me, please. Please. Oh, man. General Dog saying they're in the last year of their contracts. They won't be fired. They just won't be renewed. Yeah, that's what it amounts to. They'll be gone. And that is what happens. The defense can't continue getting sparked coming out on the field, knowing that the offense is just laying a turd. You can't. The Bengals are losing 23-3. What happened to Browning? Oh, the Browns are. Oh, that's Brownsing. I'm sorry. The Bengals are Browning. All right. I don't know. Hammer Time is saying Taylor hits 150 against 28 teams, but is Aaron Judge against the Twins? You mean Naylor? I don't know a Taylor. Tyrod Taylor's playing today. I don't know. And yes, the defense will give up soon because they see this week in, week out, and nothing is being done to improve the situation. And as far as Judkins is concerned, he looks like he's a fine inside runner. Nothing wrong with that. But we don't have a running back that's going to make any significant yardage after contact. There are no holes on the line. We have to do this by throwing the football, but we can't, I don't know what to say. But Joe Flacco isn't the answer, and I know he's going to come trotting out on the field again. Every fan in that stadium should boo at the top of their lungs because you deserve better than a 40-year-old quarterback whose arm's gone. All right? That's right, Ken. Oh, terrible-looking things. Oh, the only thing that it looks good kind of in that big fluffy helmet that they wear that they pretend protects them. That looks like kind of one of those odd shaped turds. So there's that. That was a dirty hit on DeWand. Dirty hit. That was a helmet to the knee. I don't see how teams get away with this shit right in front of an official. I don't understand it. Maybe there is something that I need to understand about the rules of this game, but come on. He wasn't trying to make a tackle. He just attacked the guy's knees with his helmet, and they got away with it over and over and over again. They'll be the only ones left in attendance starting the second half. If I were there, I'd walk out. It's like I'm not there to see a defense. It's a two-sided game. You got to have some offense, and Radu concurs with me. Here we go, Spalding. Oh God, it was a dirty hit. And here's another thing I don't understand: an 85-degree day. And how come Denzel Ward's not cramping this week? It's a lot warmer than it was last week. Could it be that he didn't hydrate before the game? There's so many stupid things. And he's a good player, supposedly. He has to know that. Why would he be cramping in a cooler day than today? Lack of preparation. And isn't that not just on the player, but the training staff? God almighty. Well, Mike is gonna cook anybody, so that's it. Man, why is Dewan playing? Because they don't have anybody else. That's why. They don't have anybody else. Oh God. When I think of Stefanski, wanna shoot myself. Oh, yeah. I'm supposed to be here to talk you folks off the ledge. Well, I got nothing to say. And when I come back after the game and it will be 31-3 final, then you will believe me that it's got to quit. The Flacco thing has got to quit. I got to get out of here and I got to quit. The game's coming back on now. Go Guardians, and I'll be checking in back and forth in that game because it's more important than the one I'm watching right now. Everybody, thanks for supporting the halftime show. I'll be back after the game. And until then, see if you can put up with it. Bye.